Hi, so in this exercise we're looking at creating LUTs using FCPX Final Cut Pro 10 and Dehancer, a Dehancer plugin for use in Affinity Photo V2. Now it will create the LUTs, and they're cube type files, .cube. Now I'm doing this on an iPad and also by live capture, so let's see what happens. First thing we need to do here is open up a film clip in Final Cut Pro and enable the Dehancer effect engine. Now, Dehancer Plugin is available in free trial mode, which is fine for creating LUTs. The location of it is in the description below. If you want to purchase a copy, use the code RobertChalmers for a 10% discount, or just use the trial mode copy, which leaves a watermark on films that you're doing, but you should be right for creating LUTs. It should do that without leaving a watermark. Now load your film clip and apply the Dehancer film type. And you can see it in the right hand side there. It's fairly straightforward. Okay, now let's get on with the film clip where I step through the whole process.
Down there, drop that in there. Dehancer Pro, drag that across onto there, and you can see straight away that it's changed the film clip to the type of film Kodak Vision 3 250D, and you can see the pattern of it there. Now the point of this is, let's go to that one we had before. That's quite different. You'll see it different, quite a different change. That's interesting. Now, let's try the Rollo. Slight difference. Polaroid. A marked difference. Almost, well, it's black and white, isn't it? That's very old film. What about the Chrome Daylight? There we go. Chrome Daylight. Well, the one I want for this exercise is that one. No, not Polaroid, sorry. It flicked. Excuse me. That one there. That will do nicely. Now, as you can see, you've got hundreds of images here. Hundreds of film types, I should say. And the one I've picked is right down the bottom there. That one there. Okay, now let's have a look around on the options here, because what we've got on the options is export that as a LUT. Now this is very nice. Export as a LUT. So that film type, Dehancer 703, gives you the name. Let's send that not to the desktop but to Documents, and we'll save it there as a document LUT. Now that's really useful. Let's minimize that for a moment so we can see what we're looking at. Bring up the Finder. Documents. Oh, date added. Okay. There we go. And there it is there. Now, if I load Affinity Photo, either on the iPad or on the desktop, and I want to use a LUT, I can call that in. Have we got time to load Affinity Photo? Of course, it probably takes a while, but that's okay. We'll bring Affinity Photo in. Doesn't matter if it takes a little bit of time. We're bringing it in there. Affinity Photo 2. It's an adjustment, remember, so when Affinity Photo comes in, mind you, you can get Dehancer for Affinity Photo, and it works just the same. But you mightn't be using Affinity Photo, or Photoshop for that matter. What you might be using is something else. Open recent images, And there's the last test. There we go. Now this one here had the previous LUT attached to it. Is it going to load? Oh, there we go. Now that there already has a LUT applied, and it's that one there, the Kodak Vision 3, but I want to put that one on instead. So let's go to Adjustments, HSL, there's the LUT, LUT, bring the LUT in, load the LUT, we load it from there, and it's in Documents, down there somewhere, down there. God, I've got too much stuff on here, haven't I? Oop. There it is. Prokuden, that's the one we want. Open. Now you should see that main image change. And so it has. Except it's got that one there. There it is. So we've got two LUTs attached to it now. Turn that one off. There's the original. There's that one. The first one turned off. The second one turned on. You can see quite different how it works. Now you can merge, delete, reset, do all those sorts of things. Change the opacity. So you can get a film grade type on your original image. There's your original. Oh, I turned the lock on. There we go. That's very useful. And the good thing about those is, if I can bring that. Oh, we've done what? Safari, idiot? Press the wrong button. Okay. Let's go back to Finder, which is what we want. See, I've got two LUTs there now, and it tells you very nicely, it tells you the name. How useful is that? Okay, now, while that's running, bring that up again. Go back to Dehancer Pro. The Polaroid Polychrome 35mm. And there it is there. Changes it very much. And you've got all those settings in there. This is a piece of software that's well worth the money. And it's very expensive. Now remember, if you go and get this from Dehancer, use Robert Chalmers, all in capital letters, and you'll get a 10% discount. Let's save Polaroid as a LUT. It's as simple as that. Saves it as a LUT into Documents. Pop that back down. There's our document there. Let's turn off all those. Now we know it's there, don't we? So we just go to Adjustments, go to the LUTs, load the LUT that we want. There it is there. Insisted on saving it on the desktop, which is, of course, not where I wanted it. Now we've got it back where I wanted it, not on the desktop, but here. Okay. Open Affinity Photo. Call in the LUT. Load the LUT that we want. Polaroid, that's the one we want. And there it is. Look at that. Too nice. That's how it's done. Okay. Now let's edit this film, shall we? That's all there is to it. All you need is Final Cut Pro, Dehancer, so you can change the film type, and you've automatically generated all these different LUTs. You can see we've got a swag of them there. Let's turn that one off. There's our background gone. That's the image. Turn the image on. There's no LUT. There's that LUT. There's that one. You can see there's quite a difference there. There's that one off. That one on. That one off. That one on. Off, I should say, and on there. So there's why that's down below it, I don't know. But you can adjust that, of course. It suits you. There's the original image.
So, thanks for watching. That's a very brief introduction to it, and I hope it's fairly clear for you. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it, and share with your friends. Very important.